Okay. Cancer, I am doing the same thing I did last time. This is going to be the Fairy Tarot deck and the Archangel Power deck. This time, though, they're switching it up. So I don't know. Every time I do a sign, they let me know who's on top. The first three cards are going to be picked with the Archangels because they were like, we're first. And this is for Cancer. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, what do we got? Cancer. Good job. You've got the King of Ariel. Ariel is manifestation, and you're doing great. This says your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using your resources wisely. So they're just giving you a heads up. They're just giving you a heads up that King of Ariel is successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. And the power and accomplishment, you can either be having one of these people in your life or partnering one of these people, or this is you. But I do feel like they're giving you a heads up because everything looks really great. You've got the 2 of Gabriel, which means you're newly on a path of clarity, and it's a 2. It's not an ace. Okay, it's not a completely new. But make bold and ambitious choices because your clarity is on track. Your clarity and your messaging are getting on track. They're new, but they're totally getting on track. And great progress is possible, they're saying. Independent, important relationships with people who share your vision. So you're connecting with other people who share your vision, get it, and you guys are just pushing each other to move forward. And then we've got the 2 of Gabriel ending with the King of Gabriel. So this is like full on. Keep your eyes on the big picture. So you're making these bold, ambitious choices because you've got the big picture in mind. So again, this is coming up. You're going to, like, I feel like the theme that's been going on is challenging yourself, and everybody's going to do this month, is a new level of fear and loss from the past, and not the recent past, like patterns of, am I afraid that there's just not enough for me? Am I afraid that whatever? Like, everybody's got their stuff. Is it lack? And then people who say, I'm not afraid at all. It's like, no, you're going to another level. It's not like you haven't gone to this either before. So this is about going to your next level with confronting and like facing it. And confrontation doesn't have to be angry. It just has to be acknowledgement. Like, so you're acknowledging, looking at it and saying, I don't need it. And we're all good. So this is saying, keep your eye on the big picture and make those choices from the big picture. So this is an infinity reading again. So it's all happening at the same time. Yay, you're manifesting. Make those bold choices. Let's see what the fairies are doing underneath the last 3 cards. Also, both of these decks, I don't know if I said, are from Radleigh Valentine, because these are the decks like I didn't have to think. Even before I knew I was, when I didn't know I was going to be reading cards, right away I could read them. So I use these decks. I love them. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you. So underneath the King of Ariel, it's great in abundance, but he can look really, really excited, but also a little smug. So they're saying, don't let your ego get in the way. Now, this I don't feel like is truly your ego. Your ego is also the Devil card, and that means you feel chained from something you're actually not chained from. So it's almost like in the angel cards, they'll show you with like, the chains, and then the I can't think of the word. You guys will tell me the word. You're like yelling at me right now. But and the locks from the chains, sorry you guys. But anyway, that they're actually not locked. They're there, and you can step out anytime. So this is the fear that's coming underneath of the need to control, or the need to be better, or the need not better in general, but competition in the not in the greatest sense. Like, don't worry. There's no one who's going to have your genius like you do. There's no one who's going to have like, that's just the way it rolls, So they're just saying the illusion of being trapped. You're not trapped. This is like a big theme. So this is underneath. All this stuff is coming, and people will say like, well, you better do it now. Or you better do it. Like, yeah, it's fun to do it, but not out of fear, but out of like, shine it out, let yourself out. Getting caught up in worry, you don't need to get caught up in worry. So they're just giving you a heads up with that because things are going well. You're making bold and ambitious choices, and they want you to do that not out of fear, but because you see the big picture. Underneath your bold and ambitious choices, this is perfect because you are on your way doing your dreams. This is the dreamer. You're manifesting from your dreams. I can't even, like, I don't know how this works, you guys. I don't know how it, this happens, but it's always like blows my mind. This is amazing. This is trust yourself. Right underneath, make bold and ambitious choices. Gabriel's clarity and messaging. Okay, so just trust yourself. Be in wonder of how everything is working out because you are trusting yourself. This is keeping your eyes on the big picture. King of Gabriel, all right? King of clarity. Here we go. And this is believe in yourself. Again, Queen of Spring, brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. I feel like there's also somebody else coming into your life who is this. Okay, I usually don't use them as the people, like, oh, people will come into your life. Yeah, that happens, but I do feel like you're getting cheerleader, some sort of cheerleader. It doesn't have to be a woman, but someone who is like loyal, talented, friendly, and brilliant. They could have some really good insights for what you're doing. Also keep your mind on track. Like, no, trust your gut. It always works out for you. Like someone who's like that, like you're amazing. You're doing the bold choices. So this is an infinity reading saying, yes, you're manifesting. You're manifesting really well with your bold and ambitious choices because you're trusting yourself and you're not doing it out of fear. Okay, there's no like, well, what if this happens? And don't forget this, because when you start doing well and then other people get involved and they're like afraid, you can feel the fear in the air and they're like telling you what they think is best. They want you to stick with somebody who is brilliant and loyal and loyal in the best sense. Loyal because they believe in you, not because they're blind. Not blind loyalty, but like saying like, no, I see it, I feel it, I do it. And then you guys can find the right people to work with. Okay. So, and that is your clarity is great. Your clarity and your messaging are on point. That's Gabriel. You're a dreamer. Your dreams are starting to manifest. So this is an amazing month. And in September, you will be doing some detailed work, but they said, don't get bogged down in the like panic of somebody else's stuff or your own stuff. All right. And it'll be an excellent month because you're on a roll.